So, one second. God, it's hot. All right, the equator's no joke. So how do we get here? All right. Before I get into the battle itself, give you a little background. A little short dude named Napoleon took over France. He took advantage of the revolution, became emperor. I'm really shortening the story quite a bit, but then he goes on to kind of take over as much of Europe as he possibly can. He does a pretty damn good job of it. He completely gets rid of what was known as the Holy Roman Empire, did away with it completely, crowned himself emperor, took away God from the imperial rights, basically, and ultimately would kill about a third of Europe. Pretty brutal dude. Changed Europe forever, changed the world forever. He also was a big part of the colonization of France into far reaches of the world, and Indonesia was a part of that. Now, this was the Dutch East Indies, a country called Holland at the time, now the Netherlands. They did their fair share of colonization as well, and they made it out to Southeast Asia, and they conquered these islands, took them for the Dutch. They were pretty brutal about it, and them and the British were constantly kind of going back at it to control these islands because of spices. Your little nutmeg frappuccinos here at Starbucks. This is kind of the home of where millions died because of it, so yay for that. At any rate, it was controlled by the Dutch, but around 1810, the Netherlands became Holland became, maybe not 1810, might have been a little bit earlier. Holland becomes annexed by Napoleon, all right, and he sends a guy named Janssens out to what's known as Batavia at the time. Jakarta wasn't a city. It was Batavia, much smaller, kind of in the northern part of what's now Jakarta, right on the port. And he sends him to be the governor general of that island, and ultimately tells him it's on you to help protect this island from falling into British hands.